Paul Caddis at South Shields, you must be delighted with not only the result today, but the performance.
I am. I'm absolutely delighted. There's always that bit inside me, Keith, that I think, could we have won the game? I think we could have. I think we had the opportunities to do so, but listen, we've came to a club that's been full time for 3 years. They've not been beat at home, and I thought at times we were very, very good, very good defensively. Our shape, countering, the work ethic for the players was unbelievable. Unbelievable, to be honest. The work ethic to keep the ball out the net, and listen, see that performances like that. That's what I want at the club. We've got Dan the kit man, we've got Pat the analyst, Sean the goalie coach. They don't get paid a penny to be at this club. That's for them, those results, and the supporters are different class. We've got, listen, everybody's seen the announcement the other day about the budget and stuff like that. We're here fighting for each other, whether we've got a big budget, a small budget, whatever it may be, and the supporters today were different class. We just went, myself and Rune just went and spoke to a few of them, and that's for them. It's for all those backroom staff that work tirelessly day in, day out, and don't get any financial gains from it. So that's for all of them.
You mentioned the battling performances. Yeah, you must give credit to the defence and Curtis Pond, the goalkeeper, behind them for a performance. But I thought it was a good team performance overall today.
Brilliant. Yeah, I thought we were good in possession. I thought we were good going forward. We got into some brilliant areas. We had some, I think the first 10 minutes we had 2 decent headers. Cisse had a chance. We had a shout for a penalty with Barbos. I thought we got into some brilliant areas, and just that little fine bit of detail, we walk away with 3 points. But I'm not going to complain. That's another clean sheet. We're a team that don't, albeit Tamworth was probably the only time we've been. In fact, even at that, it was set pieces we lost Tamworth. We don't get played through. Our shape is magnificent, and that comes from the players and desire to get back and help their teammates. And I spoke to them before the game. We're in a dressing room. You're in an industry where if you make a mistake, it's fine. Your teammate, you look to your left, you look to your right. It's a brilliant industry to be in. Your teammates are there to help you out, and that's exactly what they're showing today.
Yeah, the team ethic was tremendous today, and I thought right across the pitch. I mean, Lydon in centre field knitting things together, and every player probably had a case of saying, "Well, I was man of the match today."
Absolutely. It was from even the players that come on the pitch impacted the game positively for us. Listen, I thought Lydon was head and shoulders, to be honest. He's a class act. He really is, and I don't want to speak too much about players like Jordan, Lydon and that, because we've got that quality. But today's, as I said about the backroom staff, and you've got people that don't really get a mention, like Aaron Skinner, Kyle Howkins, players like that, Adam Livingston. Bisks has his praise as well, and Ethan worked absolutely ridiculously hard, albeit he's still trying to get a bit sharper in his play, which is understandable. He went to Gloucester and didn't play a lot of minutes, so it's almost like an advanced pre-season stage he's at the moment, which is not what we want, but it is what it is.
Now, people will pick up a newspaper maybe and see it's 0-0 and think, oh, that's a defensive performance from Hereford, but I thought it was far from it. And towards the end of the game, even in deep in stoppage time, we're still trying to get 3 points.
Yeah, and that's credit to the players. And I said that to them in the dressing room straight after the game. I said, I don't want to be critical, and I'm not being critical. I'm delighted, but it shows the credit to the group that we come here and we're almost a little bit disappointed we didn't win the game. So that just shows where we're at the moment. We're in a good space. I know a lot of people look at it and go, we've played 2 FA Cup games against low teams, but you can look at South Shields, they lost against a lower division. Those games are difficult to play in. So we're in a good space. We're not getting too excited, but we're still a work in progress. We definitely are that, but we are getting there. We're getting there.
You mentioned the FA Cup. Are you getting excited about that? A former Football League team, Rochdale, next week?
Yeah, listen, it'll be a difficult game. We've got to give them the respect they deserve. They've just come out of League 2. They're full time. I went and watched them last week against Solihull, and they were probably really unlucky not to win the game. They lost 2-0, but they dominated possession. They've got loads of patterns of play, and if we can get the support behind us, and listen, I'll be honest right now, we need to be patient. The support will need to be patient, because we're playing against a really, really good side who, if we go gung-ho and try and go and chase things, they'll pick you off, because that's what quality does. But we're looking forward to it. We've got a chance like everybody else in the round, and we'll go and have a go.
I just quickly mention you didn't look jaded as a team when you came in today. You did stay overnight. Did you feel that had a positive reaction? I thought it did.
I think so. I said the same, Keith, when we drew 2-2 against Kings Lynn. Listen, sometimes they go for you, sometimes they don't. But that last 10-15 minutes, a couple of players cramping up. But if you drive 5-6 hours in a coach, you're going to get more than a couple of players cramping up. So it definitely plays a part. It's something that I made very clear when I came to the club. I wanted to be as professional as we possibly can. listen, we've had to deal with paying for hotels and stuff like that, and it's part of the process. But hopefully in next season there's something we can look forward to. We're getting some help with it.
And finally, I've got to answer the inevitable question about injuries. How close are Cowley and Williams?
Kills, don't want people getting excited, but he got his first half session. He was jogging on the pitch last week. He's probably, we've just spoke to the physio there, 3.5, 4 weeks away from where I think a lot of people got a bit confused when I put that update out. I meant 6 weeks to date from that statement that we put out rather than 2 weeks from there. So just to clear that up. Willow's getting there. He's progressing a little bit further than he was a couple of weeks ago. He's still probably 3-4 weeks away. Nathan Cameron had a little bit, not a setback, but was still at the end of range when you're doing sprint and returning from hamstring injury. He's still struggling a bit. Des is a little setback, still felt at the end of range, so he's going to be doing some gym work, which is good news for him on Thursday. And remind me who else we've got. Kills we spoke about. Last come off today with a bit of a tight hamstring, so we're walking wounded, but we've got each other's back and we'll fight together.
Well,